Jackie, kind of one of the things we were talking about during that conversation is this sort of impulse that maybe the word poverty, maybe the kind of work we're both involved in kind of triggers in a lot of people, perhaps even I'd own that as happening in me, in that when we start talking about poverty, particularly when we start doing the othering thing, the impulse is, let me fix it. How can I fix it? What can I do to fix it? Just talk to us a bit about the tension of how do we hold the fact that you and I both spend our lives trying to fix it without actually always making that our problem.
Yeah, so I mean, I think that is, you know, obviously I'm a fixer, not of stuff. I'm rubbish at fixing stuff, but I just want to fix it.
Not DIY,
yeah,
right?
Definitely not DIY. I want to make things better for people. I want it to be better, and so I would say in the early years of my work, it was all about me. I want to make it better. How do I do it? But actually, over all those years and building up those relationships, I realised that I don't have the answers, and actually the solutions that really work are with the people for whom this is their experience. So what we try really hard to do is to really build those relationships. We have a group called Dundee Fighting for Fairness, who are a group of people of lived experience and living experience. And our whole purpose is to empower them and enable them and put them into places where their voices are heard, because they have the solutions. I don't. And the difficulty is I can walk into a meeting with senior managers of the council and I know the right language to use and the right way to talk to them and how to try and persuade them to change something. But actually I don't have the right solutions. But what we've done is created spaces and opportunities for Dundee Fight for Fairness members to be in those rooms and in those regular relationships with leaders within the city, and in mutually respectful places where they are listened to, so that the fixing is done, but it's done inspired by their solutions. They have the solutions, but they don't have the resources or the agency to make those solutions happen. So you have to then bring other people into the room who have got that agency and do have those resources, but you have to get them in a way that they are listening, and the way you do that is you make relationships happen. So we've spent years building relationships between the leaders of our city and those with lived experience. And this group of lived experience people are now leaders in our city, because it is them that we find the council comes to say, can you come and talk to us about our communication around the cost of living work we're doing? Can you come and talk to us about dignity and how we make sure that the service we want to provide over the winter is dignified? We're wanting to set up a whole response to fuel poverty and create a whole new fund that people can get money from if they're struggling financially around fuel. Can you help us set that up so that it is done properly and well and dignified? And who should we be offering that to, and how do we offer it? And they influenced all of these things and co-designed things that would never have been done otherwise. So my desire to fix has shifted over the years, and I've realised that actually I can't fix it, but I know that if I bring the right people into the room, they can fix it. And I just am more of a facilitator, I would say, in those situations.
It's not coming out. When I say coming out, I don't mean